Capricorn. Welcome to your October 2018 Intuitive Tarot reading with me, Stella Wild. Thank you to everybody for subscribing, liking, and sharing my videos. I really appreciate it. Remember, this is a general reading, so you should also look at your rising, your moon, and your Venus sign. I'm a little late in getting these videos up this month because I had to escape from Hurricane Florence, which hit the United States right in my town where I'm living, and I did not want to stay around for that. So I evacuated for a couple weeks and wasn't able to upload to YouTube, but now I am back, and I'm happy to be back and give you your monthly reading. As always, if you need a private reading with me, the description is in, the link is in the description, so you can check that out, as well as my other products and services. Here's how I'm going to do your reading this month, Capricorn. I'm going to pull 3 cards from my Rider-Waite deck, and we will look at those for your intuitive message. For clarification, I will pull some playing cards, and as a final wrap up to everything, I will pull 1 card from Spirit Messages deck by John Holland. Really like John Holland. I appreciate him, and I have some other decks by him. He's really great. So check out his deck. Okay, so Capricorn, Pluto just went direct. Are you feeling it? Are you feeling Saturn? Are you feeling like you've kind of been running through the mill? You know, like, my goodness, right? Capricorns, poor Capricorns. Just got some crazy energy to work with, right? Saturn and Pluto. Oh, it's a lot. It's a lot, but let's see. Let's see what we can come up with for your monthly. Your weekly message actually was quite beautiful, Capricorn. I do weeklies, so check that out as well. I put the timestamp in the weekly, so you can watch accordingly. All right, Capricorn, October 2018. One more. Okay. I'm hearing, actually, as I was looking at these cards, I was hearing you're 1 step away from happiness. You're 1 step away from happiness, Capricorn. All right, let's get into these cards and see what that's all about. I like to look, when I do a 3-card reading, I like to look at the middle one as kind of the energetic linchpin of the reading. So since this is a monthly reading, the energetic linchpin for this month is the Page of Swords upside down. So there could be some agitated communications. But that's why I'm feeling more it's you, though, and your mindset. And changing your mind to see the opportunities around you, that you've been kind of caught up in a negative mindset here. This Page of Swords upside down. That's why I was hearing you're 1 step away from happiness and you're not seeing it. And it's a mind game, really. It's a mind shift, right? It's about your mental attitude. This Page of Swords upside down is somebody who can be overly critical, who is focusing on the negative and complaining a lot, rather than looking at the cup half full. They see it half empty. All right. So, but look what's around you. That's the thing, right? Look at these cards surrounding you. 10 of Cups, right? And Queen of Pentacles. If you're a female Capricorn watching this, this is you, right? And you're upright. So even though events lately have been making you feel like, is anybody watching out for you? Is anybody on your side? Is the universe on your side? Is anyone listening? Is anyone supporting you? You might be feeling kind of isolated and lonely because of that Pluto and the Saturn. You may be feeling like you're so weighed down with responsibilities and things not quite gelling yet. And so because results have not been coming fast enough for you, you have been caught up in the mind loop of complaining, okay, and pessimism and negativity, when happiness is one step away from you. Happiness is a choice. Your happiness is right there. And what it is it's about stepping fully into your power and your true essence. Because the Page of Swords upside down can also, to me at least, it implies, not only the negative thinking, but not thinking clearly and not coming from a clear, empowered vision and mind. That perhaps you're having that disease of comparisonitis, where you're looking at what everybody else has and what they've accomplished, and it's not quite where you want to be. And so you just, you fall into that negative mindset of complaining. And when you're complaining, you're not creating. Okay? How could you be? I mean, you're creating more negativity, but you're not creating, you're not stepping into this power of creating happiness for yourself. All right? That's why I'm saying it's one step away from you. It's one step away. You're surrounded by it. You're just not seeing it. And you're not letting it in. Sometimes Capricorn kind of, you're ruled by the devil card, right? So sometimes that pessimism is almost an obsessive guilty pleasure. You can almost take pleasure in complaining. I mean, that's what I'm really getting from this. Like, oh, look how bad I have it. Oh. And then maybe people will pay attention to you because they feel sorry for you. Because Capricorns have been going through a bit of a lonely period with that Pluto taking people and things out left and right. And then now with Saturn, the world can seem a little heavy and isolating, lonely right now. It's not going to always be that way, though. Just, it's a temporary thing, and whatever's going needs to go. So, got to accept it. But the key here to solving this issue for you in October is to step into that power. Step into that creative power. And revisit, I would say, happiness from the past. Now, I know sometimes people associate that with the Six of Cups. But in looking at this scenario and knowing where Venus, I almost said Jupiter, where Venus is going retrograde for you in your 11th house of hopes and wishes, what makes you happy is up for a review right now. What happiness you value is up for a review right now. So that's what I'm saying. Things that perhaps made you happy in the past aren't making you happy now, or you can't get them, and so you're complaining. So it's possibly a time for a new plan for your happiness. But you're one step away from it. You're one step away. But it's all about stepping into that power, that true essence of who you are and what you can create. But it has to come from that feeling of empowerment, not from the feeling of less than, comparisonitis, and complaints. Okay? All right, I'm going to pull a couple others, and let's just see what we have. I'm going to pull a couple of playing cards for clarification. Yeah, that Venus retrograde is in your 11th house, hopes and wishes. I mean, you can't get what you want until you know what you want. It's helpful to know what you don't want. That can be helpful. as well. And I think you're pretty clear on what you don't want. But what do you really want? When you center in that Queen of Pentacles energy, which is very grounded, which is very creative, which is very nurturing, and can really make something out of nothing. You know, you put just two twigs and a string together and you like have like an invention, you know, like that's how creative you are, with very practical, tactile things. So when you step into that power of being able to create something almost like out of nothing, what do you want to create? You know, what is it that would make you happy? Your own happiness, not in relation to other people and comparisonitis. Okay, let's see. This card is jumping. All right. Yeah. I gotta do one more. Let's see. Okay. All right. Very interesting. So we have King of Clubs, Nine of Diamonds, and King of Diamonds. So there will be a surprise coming to you this month, Capricorn, in relation to your vocation, and it will come in the form of paper, the surprise. So this can manifest a couple different ways. This is a general reading. You know, I can't see into your individual personal situation, but this can be that you realize that your current job, your current way of earning money is not really satisfying you, but you're not quite sure what else you want to do. But something surprising is going to come your way. Maybe you stumble upon some sort of book or an email from a friend or a social media post, you know, something of the written word, and it sets a light bulb off in your head. Maybe you get a new business idea for your own business, and it surprises you that this is suddenly lighting a fire under you and feels like the thing that you were meant to do. So there is a surprise in your vocation. You could even get a promotion if you want to continue with your current job and you like it. There may be some sort of surprise in the offing from that. If that's the case, really you've got to make sure you're not complaining at work. Got to make sure they're not, you know, the powers that be are not hearing how dissatisfied you are, or you might be more satisfied with another job in that particular company. But my point is that they're not going to give you a better position or more money if they hear you complaining all the time. All right. So, but there's going to be a surprise element here involving your work and involving papers with your work. And I'm going to have to pull another card. I think that I'm going to pull one of these. It will be the catalyst for you seeing how that happiness is just one step away. If you could perhaps either just get yourself in the right vocation, whether that means going out on your own and starting your own business, or if it means taking a risk and applying for another job. I mean, that's a possibility too at a different company, or saying yes to a promotion that might come your way. But there's a surprise involved. So with this Venus retrograde in your hopes and wishes, you could surprise yourself in terms of what direction you decide you want to go in as well in the future. Okay, so you perhaps maybe have not been as honest with yourself as you could be in terms of what would make you happy with your vocation. And you will have some surprising revelation this month that points you in the direction that says, yeah, you know what, I would like to go that way, not this other way. And with Pluto in your sign, Capricorn, and now moving direct, the surprise may be, I mean, a surprise is something unexpected, but it may be even more surprising than you imagine with Pluto going direct and transforming that area of your personal self, your first house, your personal goals, your personal wishes, your you know, the essence of who you are. So that surprise could even be more transformative than you're even thinking right now watching this video. But I think it has a seed in the past of something that you perhaps even gave up on manifesting for yourself in the past. Yeah, I'm hearing that's very possible for some of you Capricorns. All right, let me pull one other one. I want to see what else we need here. All right, so we got the Ten of Wands upside down. So this situation also involves you releasing the burden. As I was saying before, you have had this kind of, with this Page of Swords upside down, almost guilty pleasure in complaining about it. About, oh, woe is me. And you've got to release that. You got to release the of seeing Saturn and Pluto in your sign as a burden right now. Because Saturn's giving you discipline. Saturn's giving you motivation and drive and stick-to-itiveness. You kind of have that already as a Capricorn. I mean, you know that energy. But Saturn in your own sign, it's in its home sign right now. It's giving you that added boost of committing to what truly matters to you. And that's what's coming into play this month, that you're one step away from your happiness of what truly matters to you and making that manifest. But first, you got to let go of this pity party burden that you've been feeling. For some people, part of the burden for them, now this is again general reading, but for some Capricorns, the burden can be financial obligations relating to their home. And you may find that it would free you up immeasurably if you moved. Either you sell your house and you move, or if you have an apartment, you move to a cheaper place, or you move in with someone, or you go on the road as a digital nomad, you know, something like that. But you may find that may be the element of surprise here for you as well. When you see that you're going to have so many more possibilities, if you can free up that commitment that you have to a heavy financial burden in your life. And at least here in the United States, for most people, like half of people's income gets eaten up by housing. So I'm seeing that for you. That may be an issue that comes into play. And if you can rectify that and figure that out, it's going to free you up immeasurably so that happiness comes, because you know, it's just one step away from you. One step away. Oops, there you are, one step away. All right, let's pull an oracle card and see what else we have, Capricorn. Okay. Interesting. We have a very Capricorn. I'm out of focus. Hello. Get me back into focus. We have a very Capricorn card here for you. I'm still out of focus. I don't know why. Hello. There I am. We have stand your ground. For a Capricorn, that's pretty cool. All right, let's see what it says. Standing your ground is an empowering, confidence-building action to take from time to time. Now is the moment when you need to stand your ground. You know you can do it, And you know that by doing so, you will be the victor. And I would say this is like kind of standing ground with yourself. Like Capricorn, you need a serious self-talk. You need a serious self-talk to get out of the pity party, get out of the complaining, get out of the comparisonitis, and take the step. Take the step to be able to work from an empowered ground, right? From a place where you feel empowered rather than a place where you're feeling less than and disempowered, which complaining and pity parties do for us. Okay. Very interesting reading, Capricorn. I wish you all the best for October 2018. Please like, share, subscribe, and check out my website, check out my offerings, and book a reading with me if you feel so inclined. Okay, Capricorn, I wish you all the best. Take care, and I'll see you in November. Stella Wild, signing out.